You have to look at yourself, evaluate yourself, and see what you need better. Like what needs better in your life, what are some things you can improve on as a person, because it's self-improvement, improvement of yourself, whether that's going into monk mode, which is like cutting out all distraction, doing what you have to do, getting the things you have to get done, or socializing because you're an awkward weirdo, so you have to actually go and get out there, putting your head down and grinding. These are things that are self-improvement. Reading a book when you don't read, um, expanding your knowledge, learning how to make food, how to actually cook for yourself, getting strong as a man, getting muscular, losing the fat that's on you, from coming from being skinny to getting more muscular, adding more muscle tone, adding weight to your body mass, to your frame. That is one way of doing self improvement. But self improvement is not just lifting weights, it's going out and getting things done. And this is my basement. I started down here, my basement. I didn't have all the stuff I do have now. I don't really use it. I go to a gym, I go to a Planet, but if I have to, I can do a full workout down here. The only thing that'd be hard maybe is legs, but other than legs, I can pretty much do everything down here. I mean, I could put in legs like goblet squats and stuff, even though I'm not really a fan of goblet squats. I'm gonna go get into a video on beginner exercises you can do in your home gym or anywhere really, as long as you have certain equipment. Aspect of self-improvement is your looks. Now, if you're fugly and shit, or you stink or something, basically you just kind of put deodorant on, make sure you're showering correctly, right? Doing the things, taking care of your skin, making sure you're okay. Shaving, I need to shave, but I'll get on that. But whether just improving how your general life is, if you're just coming home and you're playing video games all day and every day, this is not the channel for you. Leave. The channel for you is to self-improve, right? I'm not saying you can't play video games, but they shouldn't be a priority to you. Priority to you should be self-improving, reading books, getting knowledge, working out, finding a drive, finding your passion and your purpose as a man, as a woman, whoever you are, and acting on them, having actions and doing the things and becoming busy as a person in making priorities for yourself. That is self-improvement. And to start it, I would say get into lifting, get into improving yourself, take a little bit of time out of your day to do something where it's just you and yourself and the goal of what you want to do and you want to expand your knowledge in. So for me, it was gym and everything. It was calisthenics, started with that. Then I was like, okay, I want to lift weights, expanded my knowledge on it, started watching videos. And don't get into the cycle of watching videos to where it's just self-improvement videos for 6 hours straight. That's not being productive. That's not doing it. You watch one video like this one, and then you go and you do something. So actions of self-improvement, if you're trying to get into lifting right now, do 10 push-ups right now. You're trying to stimulate, your muscles and everything. So you have to start actually doing them. I mean, you sitting there not doing anything right now after I said do 10 push-ups is you not doing anything and not taking action over your life. So you have to take action, be there and push yourself, and that's what the route of going into the gym does for me, is pushing myself, adding a mindset to myself, and pursuing that. It's changed my life in all different areas of my life, not just being in the gym and getting muscle. It does other things than that. And within reading and everything, that's knowledge based, that's learning, being online, learning, talking to other people, and networking. And that's all about socializing, finding ways to make money, finding ways to express yourself online, making videos, making content, making a TikTok. Doing all these things that's networking, that's socializing, that's putting yourself out there to give yourself opportunities, and that is a part of self-improvement. So the gym is just not that. Just posting online is just not part of self-improvement. The self-improvement is doing the things you need to do to upgrade yourself in any way possible. Now I know a lot of young men and um, people like they struggle with women and girls and everything. Now the thing is with that, I wouldn't make it a priority as if you when you're in that growing state as a person and you're under monk mode, you're under grind. I wouldn't make it a priority at all. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about women, girls. Just the whole point of you doing that is to upgrade yourself, and then God and everything will align everything up with you as long as you're on the path of passion, the path that He wants. And I think if you do those things and you're self improving, and you'll find someone of quality on the same similar mindset as you, and it'll be a lot better than trying to find someone who you weren't compatible with in the first place. And when you're on the path and the grind and everything, it'll just line up with someone who is also on the same path as you. You know, you'll be going this way and they're going this way, and you'll cross, and then you'll end up moving in the same direction together as people. And I think that's the way you should have the mindset of going about relationships today and everything, because relationships of today, especially in the dating scene and everything, the market's shit. Like, people, you know, if you're trying to, it depends kind of person you are, but if you're on the grind and everything, you're not smoking, you're not drinking, you're not going to parties, you have to find someone who does not do those things. Those are things that align with you, your values. So you have to find someone who reflects that within yourself, within grinding and doing the things you have to do. So if you're on this channel and you're not doing those things, you're not partying, you're not doing any of those things because you have self-worth and you realize you want to upgrade yourself, you want to become a loser, not become a loser, but come from a loser to being up here, being better for yourself, right? And the better you are for yourself, the better you are just day to day and to people around you. You know, you put up a image of yourself, and that's who you are, you know, and you start becoming that image and you start thriving and you start just being more confident in your self-esteem, and people will cross your path and you'll meet people, you'll lose people, and it's all about staying on the same direction, not turning for anybody, not stopping for anybody. It's about going in the same direction. The people that follow you are the people that follow you. So the people that are winning right now are is you doing the things that is the better version of you, really. Just you who's doing everything right, and there's you that's not doing everything right, and there's you that's doing half of everything right. So you have to become the person that's doing everything right. The guy who's reading a book a day, the guy who's reading 10 pages, or at least trying to make themselves better. And they're going to the gym, they're eating right, they're eating the whole foods, they're not going to parties, they're sleeping on time, they're getting their sleep in, they're recovering for their workout the next day that they have set up for themselves. And then they have a video to record, TikTok to do, networking, people to call with. Those, and he has a social network. Those people have a social network. They have people that they talk to, they have friends that they talk to that are on the same path as them, and they both support off of each other and bounce back on one another so they can both excel in the same path that they're both on. So that is the better version of you. As soon as you start self-improvement, just, it could be as simple as cutting out sugar from your diet, or doing anything. Stop eating cereal, stop eating fucking sugary mini wheats or whatever. It could be anything that's starting up self-improvement. That could be just losing weight, it could be getting muscle, it could be picking up a book, it could be literally anything like that. And then you have to snowball effect that into, okay, what can I do next? I can do this. I've proved to myself I can do this. What can I do next for myself that can only improve my life? So that's how you have to look at it, because there's a man, a woman, there is someone like you out there that's doing way better than you, and that's something you have to compete against. And it's not hard not to be average. I mean, most people are partying and drinking and doing all these things. It's not hard to separate yourself from that crowd, but it's hard to separate yourself from the crowd that's already separated from. So if there's the 99%, then there's the 1%, and then, or yeah, the 1%, and then there's like the 0.1% over here, right? That's the gap you have, right? And there's still a lot of people in the 1%, don't get me wrong, but the majority of people in the 99%, then you have the other majority in the 1%, and then you have the 0.1% of people who are doing everything right, who are doing everything that you want to do, making the money you want to do, doing the things that are in the higher tiers of life, the higher quality things, and they value, and they have a purpose, and they have a drive, and they feel fulfilled day to day of their life because they're helping people and they're doing things to help one another, and they feel fulfilled. So within themselves, because of self-improvement. And if you're on this channel, I believe you have to self-improve. And if you don't know what self-improvement is and you clicked on this channel, this is where you have to be. This is your sign. This is here. You know, stay on the channel, check everything out that I talk about when I talk about weighing my food and everything. And I'm going to help you guys with lifting weights and everything. That's mostly what this is based on. I'll do some side stuff on daily life stuff. I did stuff on, you know, growing out of old friends and everything, and I'll do some of that, but I don't think I'm going to do anything major into that. But I might get and dabble a little bit into that, and if people like it, then I'll pick up on that. But most of this channel is self-improvement through lifting weights. I very much think that this is the one of the best ways you can improve your life, especially as a man. Even a woman too. You're getting into shape. You're not, as a man, you shouldn't be obese or anything. You shouldn't be super skinny. You should have muscle on you. You should. It's just makes you. It forms something in your brain. It forms something, and that you can use day to day to your life, and it's something that helps you. And I just think it's one of the best ways you can improve yourself as a man, and you should do it to start self improvement. I think lifting weights is the best way, and you should do it. That's what you should do. It's going to harden your mind. You're going to be your testosterone. You're going to be eating right. If you're doing everything right, correctly, you're training. You're actually using the muscle that you have on you. You're growing muscle. You feel better. You see yourself in the mirror. You're going to be more confident. Helps you with your relationships with people. You realize that once you go to the gym and you're doing those things, there's other parts of life, and the smaller things don't seem small, or the smaller things seem way smaller now, or the things that you thought were big are way smaller now. Once you start going to the gym and doing other things and getting busier, you just don't have time to worry about the little things. And that's where the gym comes in, when you have to actually work on yourself. And once you start working on yourself, making videos, posting, getting more money, whatever, improving knowledge on books and everything, once you start improving yourself, everything else that seemed like a bigger problem becomes downscaled to a smaller problem, because you're on a path, you're on a drive that you want to do, and you're walking a different path than everybody else is. You'll be talking to someone and they're talking about like getting higher, like they're talking about some problem about like their girl, or like they're talking about some problem about their mom or some shit, and then you're just sitting there like, it's not, or they're talking about like their friends making jokes or some shit about them, and I'm like, well, then you're just sitting there on your path and everything grinding, and you're like, well, why don't you just like not do that, or like you're just listening but you're zoning out because it's like these problems to you are so little, right? So it's just something to think about. So this video is on what is self-improvement. Gym, form of self-improvement, knowledge, making more money, doing things better, being a kinder person, getting more steps in as a day, cardio, doing those things, becoming a better human overall, being genuine, being authentic, being nice, kind. Those are things of self-improvement. So not wasting your time is a big one. Doing the things that you have to do before you decide to relax for the day and go to bed. So yeah, guys, self-improvement, you need to be doing it. If you're not, I don't know. Are you 99% or are you 1%? I don't know. And if you're 99%, become the 1%. If you're 1%, become the 0.1%. All right, guys, comment. I'll answer you best of my capabilities. Thank you for tuning in. Gym's here, everything. I want to get this place cleared out, get more stuff down here, just more space, and I'll probably do some more videos. I'm gonna do a video on picking up heavy ass weight. No, but picking up just different exercises for beginners. I'm gonna do to help you guys out, because if you don't know, and I'll do stuff like just with body weight too. So if you don't have anything, I can help you guys out. So I just kind of need to get it cleared out more, and I'll do a video on it as soon as possible. Probably tomorrow, I'm thinking. But comment any video ideas, whatever you guys want me to talk about. I'll do them. And thank you for tuning in. I'm trying to think what else. Like, comment, subscribe. Go outside, as my friend would say. So, see y'all. Lift weights, self-improve.